the journey of the actual Tupac who got shot, and now you survived six bullets. Coincidence or just hype?
No, it can be hype. It's real.
What happened with the 6 bullets?
Yeah, it was actually a trigger happy more by Policeman. You know, I went for an occasion at Newi. So I needed to leave the noisy atmosphere. You know, I had a call, so I went out of the compound to pick up the call. And obviously the man has been trying to get at me, you know. So when I went outside, so I saw 2 guys beckon at me. They were hailing me with Tupac, so I went and made them exchange pleasantries and all that. So before I knew what was happening, the man came out. I was like, hey, I don't watch, this my guy, like this guy for you, 2 more that they buy for you know those. You know, so when he was saying he's a diehard fan anyway, so he came up my, so I overheard him saying all those things. So while I was talking to those 2 fans, so because he felt I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying, so he came to my front. He was like, oh, Ghana, you are the talk to now. As I get your feet, everything, in short, 1 bullet for the air for you. Like a sign of appreciation. I don't know.
Like respect?
Respect, yeah.
Like from the streets or something?
Good. So when he now cocked the gun, it was an AK-47, so he shot at the air. You know, he shot at the air. So the gun fell off. He was obviously drunk. He was drunk, like dead drunk. Like,
did you smell it?
Of course I did. Okay. I saw he was drunk because even from people, you know, later on they said he finished one. I think, you know,
one of the hot.
Sure, they said Hennessy, whatever, you know. So but then, so when he shot at the air, so I think he was trying to hold the gun because the thing triggered, you know, like, so the gun was falling. So he was trying to hold the gun. So, and in the process, I had those multiple.
Wow, where did it hit you?
Hit the air, then came out here, you know, my intestine. Everything.
Nowhere around your.
No, it can be.
Okay.
God actually protected. No, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, what God did for me, not be been so.
But how long were you out for? That's
about 2015 and 27 December.
You were in hospital, obviously.
Of course, I was. They rushed me to the hospital. Even before they rushed me to the hospital, it was people couldn't. You know, the sight alone, you can't even come close. So people were just running like, hey, like they were like, hey, you know, nobody want to come close.
I'm happy. Nothing too.
Yeah. But trust me, but one guy died. One of those guys I was greeting. That exchange, like I told you, yeah, one of those bullets hit the guy, and the guy fell off and died instantly. One of those guys that I said that beckoned at me, that was hitting.
Just from a police guy who.
From that same, yeah.
Who just wanted to say.
Sure, the guy died.
Did you see that as a sign?
I don't know, but I just don't know. All I just keep doing is thank God for my life. That's it. So I don't want to start looking at anything, and I believe God. It's actually wanting me to get closer to Him a whole lot more. So,
okay. I mean, I'm happy about that. So just, but I can't help but just ask about post-gunshot. How was the treatment for you, in terms of medical treatment? How was your experience? Because I read a couple of things about your journey.
It's something. It's something I don't want to talk about, but because it was indeed it was traumatic. I went through a lot, though. Like I said, it was just God that I'm living today. Because what I went through even at the hospital.
What did you go through? Just shed light on. Because a lot of people are watching now, and they can. I mean, as funny as you are, there's some real things, and this gunshot was real. Your experience was real. So.
Sure. Yeah. What actually happened was that when I got to the hospital. It took, you know, at that point, you know, my intestine was just dangling and all that stuff. So, and then, you know, they were supposed to attend to me real quick. I don't know, like they had to. They said they had to do a police report first. Even at that point in time, I was
with your intestines out.
I'm telling you, they had to do a police report. From the police report, then they started talking about, okay, fine. They had to do blood test. You know, to see the one that fits me because I don't have blood anymore. You understand me? Yeah, I lost completely, no blood at all. So they had to, you know. So I mean, so those things took a while, like almost an hour while I was at the stretch, the bench, whatever. So, man, it was crazy. It's something I never, because the fact that they know, okay, fine, I'm an artist, like, okay, fine, he's known. probably would have taken it. I mean, aside being an artist, anybody, you understand, you shouldn't just be kept, and then why you want to do a police report and all that stuff, thereby keeping that person. You just never know. Just a minute of wasting time could take one's life.
Did you take any legal actions against the police? Or is it the police, or who was it against the officer? Yeah, it was a policeman. I think a mobile policeman. So did you take any legal action?
No, I never took. I know quite a whole number of lawyers hit me like this.
But why didn't you?
I don't know, bro. If you know what I went through, you
just be thankful.
I don't know. I was just thankful. You know why? Because if I died, would I be talking about suing somebody? This is when I thought about that dude that was talking to me that died instantly. Sometimes when I take a flashback about that guy, I'd be like, man, it could have just been me. Because I saw him when they brought him over. Yeah. I saw him, they brought him dead while I was there.
But isn't that the more reason why you should take action? You're in the spotlight, you have followers. A number of people will expect that you take that up as your way of fighting such, because there are a lot of people who have died like that, they're not popular, they don't know anyone, they have no followers. Didn't that cross your mind?
Yeah, it did cross my mind, but at one point again, I felt like when I do that, you understand, I probably not appreciating what God did for me. I just felt like that. I don't know. Like if I just go the extra mile, like to sue or to, and all that stuff. So I said to myself, let me leave it the way it is. I'm alive. That's the most important thing. I could talk about it. Fine. Share lights about it so people would know. But suing, and all that stuff is something I said. I just looked at it and said,
I mean, we could talk days for that. But is that what led to the declaration to run for president? Is that a joke or is that for real?
Yeah, you see, first, about the presidency thing, yeah, you might see it as a joke. But, bro, you just never know. You just never know, because we are the youth of today. You know what I'm saying? So, like I always say, take over time. So if I come out and run from presidency, you understand, it's not a bad idea. If anybody comes out, if you come out, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm telling you. For real, so it has always been the old men all these years and all that. Let's try the youth. Let's try the young ones. Yeah, in the middle of playing, I'm serious too.
Yeah.
In the middle of trying to crack a joke, at the same time, I'm serious, because, man, if I get backups and, hey, let's go, man, trust me, let's hit it. I'm ready for whatever.
You don't want to do states. You want to go straight to presidency.
Straight up. No, I don't want to do states. I'm too big on the state. I'm talking about presidency. I want to rule this nation, bro.
Well, that means the nation's bank account will be your bank account.
Don't go there. The nation's bank account will all be our bank account, not just me.
But what's the one thing that is important to you, assuming you become president, that you want to fix?
Yeah, first thing first, electricity is very important. You understand? Because if there is light, many things will be put in place.
You can't shine without light.
You already know. So exactly what I wanted to say. This man, you did read me. I'll tell you, electricity will be put in place. That's one very important. The roads, amenities, man, like education, for instance, and all that stuff. Then also, equality.
How?
Equality, like, I feel like because you're rich, it doesn't mean you can treat the less one
worse than the better one.
Just because you're rich or because you're up there doesn't mean you can treat the poor or the less one and get away with it. Those areas I'm going to tackle. Like I said, equality.
All right.
It has to be equality. Everybody has to be one, regardless.
All right, Igwe, sorry to cut you short. Just quick shout out to the people out there. What do you want them to? It's Easter, man. So what's your message to the peeps out there, and how are you going to celebrate Easter?
Yeah, shout out to all my fans out there. I'm a shrine up in the building. Yeah, you already know the Easter I'm celebrating it right here on Chinese TV. So you asking me how you going to celebrate it, I don't understand anymore.
It's not yet over.
It's not yet over, but you guys brought me here now. I don't do here now. So, but the truth is, man, acknowledge God. God first, man, is very important. You might be seeing me doing crazy things out there, but inside my home, my Baba, I don't joke with him. I don't joke with my God, trust me. That's one thing I always tell people. I said, listen, God first. Acknowledge that man. Acknowledge God. Give that man some accolades. I'm telling you.
Make him shine.
I'm telling you, for real. So
thank you very much,
yes,
Igwe Tupac. I wish you all the best. Lovely personality. You're a great guy. Thank God you didn't die. And
yes,
you've been given a second chance, and we hope to see what you do with that.
We don't die, we multiply. We don't die. You already know.